What's going on, everyone? Aaron here, Clean Cuts Lawn Care. I'm at the shop. Man, you can see we got some crappy weather out right now. Just, you know, it's raining, and I'm at the shop. I have some things to get done, and some things I already got done. I brought some materials to the shop yesterday. For one, the flooring for the trailer. I didn't get treated wood because the prices are unreal right now. So what I got was this 1 by 12 by 8s, so which our trailer is a 5 by 8. So technically speaking, it should almost perfectly fit, other than there are on both sides of the trailer a small tubing where the wires run through. So I might have to rip just a small amount off of one of the boards, but who knows, we'll see. I am gonna stain it and, you know, waterproof it. I got all that yesterday, so it's gonna be like a brown walnut color. Also, we ordered I said before we wanted to get a 0 turn, and then, you know, this winter there was no money to be made. We still could have got it, but I didn't want to put us in a bad situation. So I said, you know what, let's just upgrade what we have. So we had already gotten brand new tires on the back of the 52. They're only a year old. We needed new front casters. Okay, these are flat free. They came in a couple days ago. On our other ones, one of the grease fittings not only broke off but tore up the threading inside. So I was having to put a grease fitting on the end of the grease gun, fill it up, and then I had like this rubber tip that I was blocking it off with, but it didn't always work. And I priced the wheels on Scag. They were like 150 bucks. I found these are the replacements for 48307, the part number. I found them for $62. Like I said, they're flat free, same size. I looked at it like this: by the time I went and got new rubber tires, which I wanted flat free anyway, but by the time I bought those, bought the bearings and everything to replace them, it was going to be cheaper just getting these. One problem we were having was that I didn't have a bagger for the 52, and in the spring and fall, that's a big thing. We were going to get the 0 turn and then immediately get a bagger for it, but obviously we're holding off on the 0 turn. So Vicky got me an early birthday present. Got the Rackham RC0B4 bagger. I just gotta put it on. At the very back, it has a adjustable lip where they split it right there, and you can move it back or forward. I'm gonna have to move it forward because there's about an 1.5 inch gap where this opening is about 1.5 inches longer than my opening. So I'll just have to move this forward and it'll seal it off there. But most of the grass comes out from like the first 7 inches or so. So probably right about there up. So we're gonna be just good there. I wanna get that installed today and start staining the boards for the trailer, let them dry. And hopefully by sometime this week I'll be able to get everything installed. It's actually, the rain actually has stopped right now. So I could probably take the trailer out, get the stuff off of it, put the boards down on the trailer, and find out if I gotta rip one of them or not. So, but yeah, the 52 is looking good. You guys know we did that last year, cut the whole front off, had it replaced. I'm thinking about painting it before the season starts. I want to take it, pressure wash everything, scrape the deck really good, and then paint it. But I don't know, man. I don't know. So Vicky said she's coming here later. She said she wants to she has to drop something off here. I don't know if it's something from like our storage at home, but she said she has to drop something off here, so I don't know where. I just made a ton of room recently, man. We're down to just those few things in our personal storage, so hopefully whatever she has to drop off isn't too bad. So all right, I'm gonna start working on this and then see if I can start staining the wood. All right, I got it lined up. I started the holes so I know where I'm going. It's sealed off in the front. And we have to make the adjustments in the back. Vicky just got here. Had to buy new drill bits for this. I might have to pull the trailer out. I don't know how much room I need. Well, I got the bracket lined up. I just gotta finish drilling the holes.
Oh, you didn't get it on yet?
No, I just gotta finish putting the bracket on.
I went shopping for a minute.
You went shopping? What'd you get?
Present for you?
For me?
Yeah.
What'd you bring to put in the storage? I have to take the trailer out. Oh! Where'd you get this?
Today at Ace Hardware.
I already got the bagger for my birthday.
They had one left.
They had one left?
They just got it in last week.
Oh my god.
I almost got the wrong thing at first when I was looking. He's like, that's not a bed redefiner. It was something else that I found. So he said, I have one who came in last week.
How much was it?
3 something with tax, 309, 303 with tax.
Oh man.
He said they get them in like one at a time and
they're
gone.
That's it?
Yeah, then they're gone. And this is the bag. Oh, it even has glasses in there. Gives you safety glasses.
Oh, thanks, baby. Just don't have a grease fitting like the edger does. So I bet you open it up right. I bet you open it up right there. It should already have grease in it, but oh, thank you, baby. Welcome. I was gonna wait until spring started and get this.
He said they only get one at a time and then it's gone.
One
they
at a
don't
time?
even get to put it out.
Holy cow.
Because the thing I found must have been an edger.
Yeah, see? Yeah, the edger, like we have our stick edger.
He goes, no, that's not the bed redefiner, but he said he got one in just last week.
See, this is what cuts your nice edge out that we do with shovels, and it kicks most of it right back in dirt. Nice. Thanks, boo. Welcome. I was gonna wait till spring to get it.
It's okay. I like to spend money.
All right. I'm gonna finish. Man, I wanna get my kombi out and mess with that, but I don't got time right now. I can't believe it though, man. I need to finish drilling these holes. Cannot believe it. Like I said, we knew we were getting one, but I didn't think we were gonna get it until like next month when we start these landscape jobs. I got these 5/16 bolts to install this bracket. They actually don't give you any when they send it. I called Rackham to ask him about this gap, if that was normal. To be honest, the guy was kind of an ass. You know, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't supposed to line perfectly up, and the dude kind of was treating me like an idiot, but that's the Stihl dealer. Hey, buddy. Good, good. How are you? Perfect. Yeah. Okay. No, as soon as I seen it, I said, man, I don't want to mess with that. So if I ever needed in the future to change the bearing, that's probably where I would start then, huh? Okay, which, I mean, it should be years and years before that would happen. Yeah. Okay, hey, man, dude, that was so cool of you, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, you know, to be honest, I had a bad experience up there one time, but this actually set it right, man. I appreciate that. Right, right. Right on, man. All right, thank you, buddy. You too. Bye. All right, it's a sealed bearing in there, and that little hex nut I was talking about holds the bearing in place. So he told me earlier he's worked on trimmers from like companies where they never even knew to grease the motor, or you know, the front of the trimmer. I had just recorded about 5 minutes and it wasn't recording. So I drilled the holes out, made them big enough for the 5/16 bolts that I'm using. I normally use carriage bolts, but I'm not going to in this instance because I just don't think they're strong enough. And I don't know if I should be able to get a washer in there, no problem, I think. So let me see if I can get these washers in there. All right, got that part done. Let's put these away. All right, before I go any further, I'm actually gonna go ahead and install the handle. They do give you a couple bolts for that. Let me go get my knife. I want to get this installed on the bagger, and then we'll check out, see if the bagger's right. It's actually a 10 millimeter on the bolt. Trying to grab the bottom with the 3/8. I grabbed it on that one. I've got enough room in here. Okay. That looks good. Good. This one's actually on the outside. Always put your tools back when you're done. Learn that lesson too. I'm gonna use, once I know it's right, I'm actually gonna double up on these so those can stay out for now. All right. Let me see, which way was this again? I think it goes. I didn't know it didn't come with the hinged door. You could pay like an extra 30 bucks for it. If I would have known, I probably would have did it, but it's okay. It was a present and I just needed a damn bagger. Come on. I know that's right, because there's the part where you grip it. There's gotta be an easier way to do this. Okay. Alright, let's check it out. Huh. I might have to trim that tip right there to get it in. I'm gonna have to pull it back a little bit. I mean, it looks right to me. Let's check out the bottom. Yeah. It's lined up pretty much perfectly. I just got to bend that into place. Bend that back a little bit more right there. I mean, about as close as it's gonna get. Look how wide this shit is though, man. All right, my camera died. I did have to grind some of this off and bend that tip backwards to make sure it seats in there. I didn't leave any of it sharp. Maybe I'll touch that up. And I did have to bend this back pretty far. You can see as soon as you bend that, man, that paint starts cracking right off of there. Okay. If I can get into that my counter over there, I'll touch this up with what I have. Okay, so I'm just going to touch this up a little bit. Prevent it from rusting. Just where the paint chips off. Okay, that's good enough. All right, I touched up the paint where, you know, it cracked, where I had to make the adjustments. I just don't want it, you know, to rust or anything. Nothing you can really do about it though. So, let's put it back on. Boom. Perfect. Very, very happy about this. I mean, it's huge though, dude. It's like wider than my truck. See if we can get it started today. Last bit of gas I got in this tank. All right, so I'm getting out of here for the day, but I want to show you guys something real quick. We started having a very loud squeak in the truck. So right around all the pulleys, it's a small squeak now. I replaced the idler pulley and the tensioner pulley and the serpentine belt. Still a little bit of squeak, but nothing bad now. I'm fine with it. If you remember last year, we had the AC pump done and we had the condenser done. I didn't use the air much, but it was working perfectly after all that work got done. Now it won't, the compressor won't kick on. Brand new compressor. I did take it up there. They said, oh, you have a leak somewhere. So who knows if they even did like a pressurized test. I don't know when they did it. I did go ahead and put UV leak, or a charger, a UV, has UV in there. So I have a UV light coming and a sealer all in here to recharge it. I don't know if there's a leak or not, but I'll tell you this, it's nothing that I'm worried about. I don't need the air. You do use the compressor with defrost, but we actually already ordered a little heater that goes on the dash. To me, this is not a mandatory thing. So my objective this year is not to spend money like we had to last year. Not going to do that. Only mandatory things, and the things that we're purchasing now are things that we already knew we wanted to purchase. Once we decided against the zero turn, I knew I wanted a bagger, so Vicky ordered that for me as an early birthday present. We knew we wanted a bed edge redefiner. She showed up today with that as a surprise for me, which is awesome. Now I got it. I knew I wanted to do the floor on the trailer, so we already got that. Well, the wood and everything for it. So I'm trying to get these things done now, with the exception of the bed edge redefiner. Like I said, that was really awesome. But yeah, these things I'm talking about, I wanted to get done now, because once we get into the season, it's just, I'm gonna have my foot on the gas and we're just going. I don't want to be dealing with, you know, this and this. The only two other things I know I need to buy are, I want new trimmer racks, which I already found some. I don't know if they're the best, but at least they latch onto your trimmer and hold it tight. And I want a hand tool rack for the trailer, so I can put all my hand tools, you know, so they're standing up and not just laying in the back of my truck. And I think that should be it. I thought about a new backpack blower rack this year. I don't know if I'm even gonna bother with that. One other thing I might get is a wheel lock for the 30-inch that I can put onto the new floor and bolt it in place to hold the 30-inch in place. I might get two of those, one for the front, one for the back. I don't know yet. So we'll find out. If not, I'll just do it how we did it last year with the wood. Because I'm putting a new floor in, I'm no longer going to screw the 2x4s down. I'm going to actually bolt them to the wood, so it's not, you know, ripping the wood apart. I'm gonna the sidewalls, I'm gonna stain those as well for the truck, because as soon as we start working, the sidewalls are going back up. We're gonna be doing a lot of bagging, a lot of cleanups, a lot of trim jobs, so I want to have more room back here for debris. I don't know yet if I'm going to be using my truck bed unloader or just a tarp, or a way to do both, because we're going to have quite a bit of weight back here. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to use my truck bed unloader, but also a tarp under it. But the problem was, it was getting tangled in that truck bed unloader, so I'll have to figure something out with that. So alright guys, I'm heading home. Man, I'm so happy about that, because me and her both last year were cutting out edges with shovels. I couldn't wait to get this tool, and now I got it. So, hell yeah. Alright guys, if you liked the video, hit like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, let me know everything I'm doing wrong, and keep them edges clean, boys. I'm out.